the second question to this on homogeneous equation as well. When you have this type of question, one thing we are going to know is that solution. You know, we are going to have y equals to vx. That's what thing we are going to put there. It means that wherever we see y here, we are going to put vx. Before differentiate this, dy dx of this is going to be x plus v dx v x plus v plus x dv dx. I've explained this before. So now, when I put here, so the real dy dx now becomes s squared plus vx all square over vx into bracket vx. So this one is going to be s square equals to v square. This one is going to be s square plus v square s square over vs square. S square is common here, so we have x square into bracket 1 plus v square all over s square into bracket v. So this one comes with this. We now have 1 plus v square over v. That's what we have here. So it is our dy dx like that. So this one and this one are the same thing. Then equate it. So we now have 1 plus v square over v square must be equal to our original dy dx. So now, this one will now be 1 plus v square over v. It now be equal to v plus x dv dx. And v plus x dv dx. So now, let me take our v to come here. 1 plus v square over v minus v equals to x dv dx. This one is over 1. LCM is going to be v. So this one is 1 plus v square minus v and v. V times v is going to be v square equals to x dv dx. So now doing this one will cancel this. We now have 1 over v equals to x dv dx. Now, I want to take this dv here and I want to take this ds here. What I mean is that I want to have x dx and v dv. So now doing this, I can say this one should come here. This dv. So this one is going to be dv dx over v equals to x dv. Now this x, I want it to come here and v to come here. So that I have v dv and x dx. So you get it like that. From the explanation I did the first question. So this one will now come here. This one will be dx over x equals to v dv. You know this one is going to multiply this v dv. And this one is going to multiply this, come down. So this one will now be 1 over x dx equals to v dv. That's what we have. And I hope you understand what I'm saying like that. I will now say integrate both sides. When I integrate this one is going to be integral of 1 over x dx equals to integral of v dv. So now integrating this will now be equals to integral of 1 over x is going to be ln x equals to, okay, this one is supposed to be ln x plus c equals to integral of this is going to be what? Integral of v square over 2. I think I'm making sense like this. So this one will now be v square over 2 equals to what? Ln x plus c. I think this one is making sense. And I hope so. But yeah, you want to ask me in the previous session I said we should have this c to be ln a. It was because that time the reason I did that was that because I have ln v here as well. That's why I did something like that. But yeah, I don't have ln c, so I don't need to be bothering myself using ln a for this c. So the only thing I'm going to do is that I will just put v equals to y over x in the equation. So I now have y over x all square all over 2 equals to ln x plus c. So this one will be y square over x square all over 2 equals to ln x plus c. So this one will now be y square over 2x square equals to ln x plus c. And I hope you understand what I'm saying like that. Do you understand it? So this one will now be y square equals to 2x squared into bracket ln x plus c. And this is going to be your answer. And I really hope that you understand this. Here you got. So now, let me give you a snippet of, let me just show you a question. Let's say you have this question. Let's say example 3. The question is solve this x squared plus y squared dx equals to xy dx. No. Solve x squared plus y squared dy equal to xy dx. This is the question. Now, how do you do this? How do you do something like this? Solution. You know, it does not resemble dy dx we used to have the other time. One thing you are going to do is that just write the question x squared plus y squared dx dy equal to xy dx. You know you must have dy dx. Abi now, JB. Now this is your dy. Have it here and dx. You know your dx. If this one causes this, you have this one at the top. This one is going to be xy over this one to be x squared plus y squared. That is what it means. You don't get. So this one now, if I cross multiply like this one will multiply this and this one will multiply this, and it becomes the same thing like that. And I have arranged it. Now, if I want to do this, I will now say let y equals to what? Vx. Abi now. So dy dx is going to be x into bracket vx over s squared plus v squared s squared. So this one will be vs squared over s squared plus v squared x squared. S squared is common to both sides. So s squared into bracket, let me just cancel everything. S squared is going to cancel. This one will mean v over 1 plus v squared. One thing I want you to understand here is this. The moment you remove, you put v equals y equals to vx in any of this equation, and you factorize, all the functions of x must go. That is what it means. You can see that each time we do this question, we don't have any function of x. It's only y, v. And I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you have x, it means you've already made a mistake. So dy dx here equals to v over 1 plus v squared. And our dy dx originally is dy dx is equals to what? S plus what? No, not x. Why am I doing this mistake? V plus x dv dx. So now equate this. Equate both of them. So this one will now tends to v equals v over 1 plus v square equals to v plus x dv dx. When v comes here, we have v over 1 plus v square minus v equals to x dv dx. So now LCM of this is 1 plus v square. So this one will now be v plus minus v multiplied by 1 plus v square. That's what this one has, equals to x dv dx. So now, doing this one will now be v. This one will now be v minus v times 1, v times v square, v cube minus v cube over 1 plus v square equals to x dv dx. And I hope you understand this. Does this make sense? So now, doing this, we have a so this one cancels this. Yes, we now have minus v cube over 1 plus v square equals to x dv dx. Now, this dv, I want to have it here. One thing I will first do to make it understandable for you is this. Let me cross multiply first. This one is going to be minus v cube dx equals to 1 plus v square x dv. So this dv should come here. Okay, if dv were to come here, this x should come here. This one cancels this like this. This minus 3 cube should come here as well. So this one will now be divide both sides by minus as well minus v cube as well. This one cancels this and divide by minus v cube as well. So this one will now be dx over x equals to 1 plus v raised to power 2 over minus v cube dv. So this one will now come up. I don't know if I make sense with what I'm doing. So this one will now be 1 over x dx equals to, this one is going to be minus 1 over v raised to 3 minus v square over v cube all into dv, like that. So now doing this one is now be integral of 1 over x dx equals to integral of minus 1 over v raised to 3 minus dv minus integral of v raised to 2 over v raised to 3 dv. So you get this one is going to be ln x equals to, this one is going to be raised to 3 is what? 1 over v minus 1 over v raised to 3. What will it be? This one will be integral of, let me put minus outside, minus integral of v raised to minus 3 dv. That's what it means, minus. This one cancel this. It will be integral of, this one will be 1 over v dv. I hope you understand this. So this one will now be ln x equals to minus, when you integrate this, v raised to, you know this one will be minus 2 over minus 3 plus 1. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Minus ln v. Integral of 1 over v is going to be ln v. Abi now, you know this one is going to be plus c. You know I'm supposed to put this one at the right and put this one at the left. So pardon me for doing the mistake, I'm sorry. So this one will now be ln c, I said ln c, ln x plus c will now be equal to, this one is going to be minus v raised to minus 2 over, this one minus this minus 2 equals to, not equals to minus, integral of ln 1 over v is going to be ln v. That one is original. This one cancel this, it turns to plus. This one will now be ln x plus c equals to v raised to minus 2 over 2 minus ln v. Now, and you know that you don't have ln, you don't have v in your question. So v now equals to y over x. So this one is going to be ln x plus c equals to y over x all raised to minus 2 over 2 minus ln v. So now, if I want to do this, you know this one is raised to minus 2. This raised to minus 2 is going to be 1 over something. So this one now turns to, you know this one is going to be 1. Okay, let me do this first. This one is going to be 1 over y over x divided by 2. That's what it means. This one, wait. This one originally is supposed to be, this one originally is supposed to be y raised to minus 2 divided by x raised to minus 2 divided by 2 equal minus ln v. This one will be, since all these, we are going to reverse this. You know, I'm going to reverse this. If I want to reverse this one, it will now be equals to x over y all raised to 2. I don't know if I make sense. So I don't know. Now divided by 2 minus ln v equals to ln x plus c. So this one now turns to ln x plus c equals to x squared over y squared divided by 2 minus ln v. I said minus ln v. Okay. Okay, minus ln. I'm putting ln v. Sorry, ln. This ln v, I'm supposed to bring it here. I've made another mistake. I'm sorry. You know that v should be, wherever I see v, I should be putting y over x. So this one is going to be minus ln y over x, ln y over x. So now, this one is going to be, when this one comes here, this one will be ln x plus ln y over x plus c equals to x squared over y squared. This is 2y squared, like that. This one will now be ln x plus ln y, you know, over x plus c equals to x squared over 2y squared. This one will now be, if I want to separate it, I have ln x plus ln y minus divided by, this one is over. I hope I'm making sense with this. Shey I dey make sense like this? Okay o. The next plus c. But one thing you should understand there is that this one is going to be divided. It's going to be minus. You know, in log we use division. We use plus and minus. This one will now be log. Not log. I don't want to use log. I want to use ln. Ln. This one will not be minus. You know, over is going to be minus. Minus ln x plus c equals to x squared over 2y squared. Division in logarithm. You know, when we have log a, let me give an example. Wait, let me change. When we have log a minus log b, let's say base x, base, the same base here, base 10 is going to be log a over b, base 10. So a over b will not be minus. That's why I put minus here. And I hope you understand why I did that. Show ye. I will not clean it up. So now this one will now be ln x, we cancel ln x. We now have ln y plus c equal to x squared over 2y squared. Ln y can be log y. It can be anything. Abi now. So it means that, it now means that we have x squared over 2y squared equals to ln y plus c. Or you write that x squared over 2y squared equals to log y plus c. And this is going to be your answer. I wish you